Hey everyone, Nick Radikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and as you can tell by the title of this video, I am most certainly stepping outside of my comfort zone. So you guys know already that I tend to work with less colors, less products as a whole, but tonight we're actually going to be using tons of color. A lot more than I typically would work into a design, so let me know your thoughts. I'm really excited about this. And as you guys come in, if you don't mind letting me know if you're catching the replay, I greatly appreciate it as always. It helps me out kind of gauging when we should do our videos. We are going to start working in videos at different time points. That way everybody has the chance to watch us. Hey, Brenda. So yes, Alex and me and Dad and Yaya and Bella have worked really hard today. We are 100% caught up on orders. All of your orders will be shipped out first thing tomorrow. And I just want to thank you guys so much. This is our biggest week yet in selling supplies, and it's just been a whirlwind, and we're so happy to be able to offer these things to you. So as you come in, I hope you all had a great day. Let me know if you did anything special, but it's time to show off some of these goodies. So these are about $5.50 or so. Hey, Eleanor from Michigan. Hey, Shelly. So the blue one has an item number of HE414114. And I'm not even sure what we're going to be using, but I just wanted to grab as much color as possible. The yellow, and if you guys can see, it has the matching glitter on each of these pieces, and it comes with these like little decorations on them. HE414129. I grabbed two of the greens because I think we're going to use this in lieu of traditional greenery. HE414109. And hey, Joe, last night we had some issues with you guys hearing me. Or maybe it was 2 nights ago, a little while back actually, and it turns out I didn't break that mic. Thank gosh, it just wasn't plugged in fully. And what happens is when you're live, you just panic. So I just ripped the thing off and did it micless. So if you got your text, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to be added to our text alerts, you can text me to the number 978-396-9150. The number's pinned above and in the description. Item number for this is flying. We only have like 15 of these left. We had a few cases of them 2 days ago, and they are gone. FH7872, and this was the inspiration for today's design. It has so much color on it. So those ones I think are $8.50, but we have these cheaper little ones that have the same colors, and I thought we would grab some of these. XS59382C, and our ribbon. So even our ribbon has a lot more color than I use. Almost 600 of you guys, thank you so much for sharing. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Item number of RGA16818K. Look at all of those colors. So you could have painted your grapevine. We're going to do it natural today. Dad is working on having colored grapevines for you all. We're working on getting those painted for you. And I'm still waiting on my doors. So we're going to have a bunch of display prop doors here that we can use to design. But we're going to use one of our 18-inch grapevines. These are $6.99 on our website. We're going to start with our bow, because at least I know what this is going to look like. I have no idea what the rest of this stuff's going to look like. Hopefully pretty, but we never know. So my question, as you come in, should we do a funky bow, traditional bow? What kind of bow are you thinking? Hi, Anita. Hey, Angela. Comment down below, funky or traditional. We are using a funky color palette, but I think traditional would look nice in this too. So we'll give that a minute, but this is a very, very pretty ribbon. Regardless, we're going to need to cut our tails. We'll cut them about 24 inches long on either side. Hey, Regina. Let's see if we can hit 800 viewers tonight. Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome, Peggy. All right, funky, traditional, not seeing anything. All right, Tiffany says funky. Let's do funky. Okay, so we're going to make loops about 3.5, 4 inches. Tails anywhere from 6 to 8 inches long. And just repeat that process. So since we have our loop on this side and our tails on that side, we're just going to flip that over and do our tails on this side now. That way it's balanced. So for those of you that struggle with this bow technique, personally, I think this technique is the easiest out of all of them. It's very hard to mess up. Even if you cut them all different lengths, it just adds to the beauty. But if you do struggle, look at it this way. One loop on one side with the tails, and then just switch it as you work in your ribbon. Okay, so we are getting in tons more spring goodies in the next week and a half or so, which I'm excited for. Come back in with our third loop. And this ribbon has all of the colors we're using tonight. I'm excited, you guys. How often do you see me work with so many different colors at once? I'd say very rarely. I am definitely a simplified designer, but tonight I thought we would bend the rules and try something fun. Okay, so that's 4. Come back in with another one. That's 5. And let's do one more, just for the sake of it. So we have 6 loops on this bow. 6 loops, 12 tails, plus our 2 longer tails. And we'll give that a whack. Let's see. We'll take our longer tails, work them underneath. So again, I just want to thank the family for helping out so much today. If you guys didn't see the picture of Yaya, definitely check it out. Lots of you were concerned that those boxes were very heavy. In total, they weighed less than 10 pounds. They were very lightweight. We're actually just using any boxes we have right now because we ran out of boxes so quickly with all of the orders. So Dad is on it. We're getting our boxes delivered tomorrow, hopefully, even though we're all caught up at this point. And we actually order our boxes from a local shipping company, which is really nice. Whenever I can shop small, like our grapevines are sourced in the USA from a local, well, not local, but a small USA-based business. So if you guys create signs or anything like that, give us a shot. We're looking for hand-painted signs or hand-designed attachments and all of that good stuff to carry to support you guys. Actually, with that being said, if you do have a business page, drop the link down below. You guys know I love to check out your pages, so if you don't mind sharing that link with me, I would appreciate it. Oh my gosh, almost 900. Thank you, Deb. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 tonight. Don't forget that we are still doing mystery boxes. We've been asked a lot, what's the difference between mystery boxes and bargain boxes? Bargain boxes can be any of the supplies we're using today, and I actually think this ribbon might be in the bargain box. It's all new products, just at a discounted free shipping rate. We are sold out, but we're going to be adding more bargain boxes. It's a monthly subscription, whereas mystery boxes is all of the stuff that I've accumulated in the basement studio over these years. So that's the difference. We list mystery boxes occasionally for sale, but we are just giving away a bunch of them at this point, full of great products. And all you have to do is just text us if you want to win. Wow, this is such a beautiful ribbon. So here's my thought. We're using a lot of colors today. I'm sure it'll turn out, hopefully, beautiful. But this ribbon is so elegant to me that I would love to work with this with high quality florals. So that's the promise I'm going to make to you guys, is that we're using it in kind of a whimsical color palette today. But we're going to be using high quality florals with this ribbon in the future. Probably just a leftover roll because we have so much of it. Hey, Damon. Damon says, what? Oh, I lost that comment. My tripod, you guys, I'd like to say it's so high off the ground right now, but I am so incredibly short that, you know, anything over like 5.5 feet, I have to be on my tippy toes for. And I'm not wearing my boots today, so I'm going to miss some of your comments. But let's all say hi to Damon. I know Damon's been working really hard, as always. Okay, there's your bow. So Damon, this wreath's going to be for you tonight. We're using tons of color in this. All right, first up, let's work these in. What do you think of those? This is my first time using these. And I like the little balls that come on this. I didn't even know they had it, to be honest, until I got a closer look when I was packing your orders today. So these are like, I don't know, $5 and change, $4 and change, somewhere in that ballpark. We'll start with one up top, one to the side of the bow, and one underneath. All right, that's not enough for me. So let's break down a second one. What do you think? Aren't those cool? Love the funky bow. Great idea. Hey, it wasn't my idea. I think Tiffany's the one that commented funky bow. You guys helped me put these together. So just to recap, item number of HE414109. Everybody say hi to Alex. She's in the comment section plugging links for you all. And the products we chose tonight are products that we have a lot of in stock. So, I want to thank you guys again. And I do apologize if you weren't able to order everything that you may have liked. But it just lets us know what to get more of in the future. So we'll take this piece, place it on this side. So tonight, me and Alex are going to have a movie night while we edit. We haven't had a movie night in a very long time, so it's going to be nice to hang out with her. Hopefully no fighting. Me and Alex are notorious for fighting. So hopefully no fighting tonight. You hear me, Al? I won't start anything unless you start something. You can start it, I'll finish it. Hey, Kathy. So we have one more piece of this, which I think I'm going to hold off from adding. And we'll switch over to this now. So this, well, we don't have a lot of these left. We had a few cases of them. I think we're down to like 15 or so. But item number of FH7872. And look at those. Let's see if we can just pull them right off. Even the stem is that metallic purple. Thank you guys for helping me hit 1,000. So by a show of hands, who likes more colorful wreaths like this? You already know where I stand. It is fun to design with all of these colors, but it's definitely outside of my element. So these we can just pull up and stretch them out because they are wired. Look at that. So you get 3 of these per spray. Maybe I'll save one more for myself so I can use it in a centerpiece. One down below. Fluff another piece. Hi, Linda from Nashville, North Carolina. Heather says, what movie will you watch? Heather, I have no idea. Does anybody have any recommendations? I swear at this point in time, I've seen every movie possible. I mean, I don't even watch much TV at this point, but it's just like nothing has come out in the last few years. It's all the same movies. So this has every color on the ribbon. And we're definitely going to use 2 of these. So again, we'll just pull these out, stretch them out. Thank you, Rose. Rose loves this wreath. Yeah, maybe we'll start working with a little bit more color. Not like me, but it is always fun. One spray. Break down the second spray. So to be budget conscious, I recommend using 2 sprays of this, probably no more, but these are half the price. So if you wanted to use 2 and you still need a little bit of that glitter, use one of these. It's cheaper. This is like $4. So to break these apart, I'm just going to do that, rip them apart. And this top one will snip. You guys, Dad today, we have the big cutting mats, and those are going fast too. And Dad's like, you should keep one for yourself. And I was like, you know what, maybe I will. I never used a large cutting mat. And then I thought to myself, I don't think Damon's still here, but I was like, I can't let Damon win. Damon's been making fun of me for years, you guys, for my little puny cutting mat. So I figured to myself, you know what, I'm not going to use a big cutting mat just so he can't be like, well, you finally upgraded that cutting mat. So I'm petty like that, so I'm not going to give in. So I told Dad, there's no way I'm switching that cutting mat. But maybe Dad will keep one for himself. All right, final piece of this. So again, just pulling these out. Hey, Donna, thank you guys for the shares and the stars. I see the stars coming through. All right, final one. We'll sit there. Then I'll just curl these tails up just to get them out of the way to figure out what we want to do next. So just take them and curl them. That's a question we get asked a lot too, is what do you do with these tails? How do you curl them up? And since it's wired ribbon, it holds its shape perfectly. So if it was non-wired ribbon, which we don't really use these days, I would recommend making sure to use wired ribbon because there's no way you're going to get that curl effect with non-wired. Snip that tail a little bit shorter. What do you think? Isn't that turning out pretty so far? Let's see what else we can throw at this. Maybe we should work in a couple of these. Yeah, let's work in 2 of these sprays. 1,100 viewers, thank you guys. Hi, Olivia. Again, you can order all of these at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Wreath Community is closed, but make sure to check out wreathcommunity.com. That way, you know, you're first alerted when the group opens up, the end of March, early April. Item numbers XS59382C. These are like 4 and change or so. So Alex removed 2 of these from the website. I think we got a couple hundred of these left. Snip them off. So I know tonight's live is a little bit later. Who likes these slightly later lives? Lately we've been doing them at 6, 7 o'clock, just because by the time that time rolls around, we're kind of pooped. But tomorrow we have date night in the Wreath Community, we have Bo Dabra, and then we will be live with you guys. So tomorrow's live probably will be even later than tonight's live. So we'll just take 2 of these sprays. I'll place one at the end. I like that orange. I want to work with carrots soon. I saw Kali. You guys know how much I love Kali. She designed with carrots this morning. I saw on her Instagram story, and it turned out so beautiful. And she kind of inspired me. I know I bought a ton of carrots last year. God knows why, but I like orange. I know orange isn't for everybody, but it does look pretty in a lot of designs. So we'll just rip these apart. And these have that purple stem too. Dip them in your glue skillet. If you're looking for the links for glue skillets, we do have links under blogs at nicksseasonaldecor.com. For those of you interested in the links to our glue skillet, I do have the links to our rotary cutter and stuff there, but we do have the rotary cutter and mats in stock now. I'll place this one up top. So I wanted to add a cute sign to this, a cute Easter sign, but they're all sold out, you guys, and I'm a little bummed out about that, but don't worry, we will have more Easter and spring stuff in the next 2 weeks or so. Stick that one up top. What do you guys think? Too much color? Oh, thank you guys. So, tried something different tonight. We don't need to go crazy, right? Don't want to work in too much stuff. But if you wanted to substitute that green that we used, you could use the blue. You could use the yellow. I know we're out of that yellow forsythia, so this would be a great substitute, right? You could also use, I think that's it. So we have one more piece of this, and I'm on the fence if I should just stick it here. What do you think? Or we can save it. That did look nice there, so let's work that in. Dip it in the skillet. And a question that I was going to ask yesterday, but I forgot. Are you team glue skillet or team glue gun? You know I haven't touched a glue gun in the longest time, so I'm definitely team glue skillet. But I'd love to hear your feedback, so let me know. Okay, so tonight, thank you for the shares and the hearts and the stars. You guys are awesome. Tonight in the Wreath Community, look what we designed. Can you see that okay? Oop. Looks like a happy birthday wreath. It does look like a happy birthday wreath. So we created a grave saddle tonight in the Wreath Community. All right, Diane. Thank you. Diane said add it in. You got it. So we used some Walmart products in this, actually. So double grave saddle. We used some of these. These actually came from Michael's. They were on clearance from fall, specifically Halloween, actually. So I actually saw a few posts today that Halloween, Christmas, and fall Michaels is just getting their stuff in. You guys saw we just got in some of our Christmas stuff the other day. Michaels is doing the same thing. They're just getting them in. So they're actually 70 and 80% off all of their fall, Christmas, and Halloween. So we made this. So that's the newest tutorial for the wreath community, which opens up the end of March, but you can learn more at wreathcommunity.com. So while I have you guys here, let's do a bow technique. Lots of you ask for bows, and we haven't made a spring bow series yet, so let's show you how to make, let's do a traditional one since we just did a funky. So this is one of my favorite ribbons we have now. Cut a length of tails. Then what we can do is drop our roll of ribbon to the ground. We're going to create one loop. Do not pinch at this point in time. I know lots of you guys start pinching. I take that ribbon, create a loop, flip it over, create my next loop, and then pinch. All right, so that should be helpful for a lot of you. So if you struggle with bow making, don't pinch early on, especially after that first loop, because it'll confuse you. So then we'll create our next loop, pinch, flip your ribbon backwards, followed by your next loop, another loop. So just as a heads up, you guys, we are trying this new thing, and hopefully you've been enjoying it. Let me know if you've been with us each night. But my goal for 2022 is to go live each and every night to spend some time with you guys. So if that's something that you'd like to see or continue seeing, let me know, because I enjoy my time with you guys, and hopefully you do as well. All right, so we'll have this wreath listed in our Etsy shop. You guys ask about that a lot too. We do sell our finished designs. We'll take that. Just place our tails behind. I don't hold my bows with a death grip. You've heard me say that over the years. Some of you guys, I've seen some designers out there really have a tight grip on their bows, and watching that makes me cringe because you're just doing damage to your hands. And it might not feel bad today, but over time your hands will start to hurt, and you're just going to do some damage. So have a very light grip. A hurricane's not going to come through and take that bow from your hand. If it does, or tornado or anything of that nature, you probably shouldn't be making bows, during that anyway. So there's no need to hold it aggressively. It'll stay in place. So that's using up the leftover roll. We were able to get 3 loops, 4 loops on either side, so 8 loop bow with our tails. What do you think? Hey, Mabel. All right, so that is going to finish up tonight's live. Let me show you guys the wreath one more time. I'll have pictures of this posted so you guys can see. But I just want to thank you all so very much for the support that you've shown me, my family. I know I say it every night, and some of you guys are like, we get it, dude, we get it. But I don't say it unless I mean it, and I truly do mean it. So you're not going to not hear me say it anymore because I say it all the time, and I mean it, and I'll continue to say it. So you can find all of the supplies at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Text me. The number is 978-396-9150. That way you're alerted every time we're live, and so you don't miss anything because Facebook is awful when it comes to that. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Knock on wood, we lose our Facebook page for God knows what. We want to make sure to be able to inspire you and continue to inspire you because my main goal has been from day one till now and always will be to inspire you and to teach you how to make designs. So hopefully you've been enjoying it so far. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Wreath Community opens up end of March, early April. You can learn more at wreathcommunity.com. For blogs for the Glue Scout, we have the links under blogs at nicksseasonaldecor.com. And with that, I would like to wish you a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow night. You better be here because we're going to design something pretty. So we'll be live on Bodabra at 7, live in the Wreath Community at 8, and live here thereafter. So good night, everyone. Love you guys, and we'll see you then.